Hey guys, how's it going? Get this all straightened out. Alright, so how's it going tonight? Gonna have some blue shock. It's got a couple little leftovers. And go from there. Hey, Dromar. It's blue shock. Alright, get a little bit of that. Yes, purple. Purple, whatever. Sent one. And I made some cheese pizza, cheese bread, and that's about it. So I'm going on early tonight because I got to be up early, and then all that's going to be ready. And while that's kind of cooling down, I'm going to show you guys. I went to Target. I finally was able to pick up a few last minute Easter stuff that I was looking for. Scents in the bushes. Cactus. Alright, so I found a few things. This is what I've been looking for. The Peeps gummies. They're the bunnies and the chicks and all that. So I found those finally. When I went the other day, they were out. Completely out. And I found this. I've done these before, but I found my favorite Reese's peanut butter eggs. They're just eggs instead of things. And then this one sounded different. Yeah, they put all kinds of weird things out for Easter time. This one actually sounds kind of good. I don't know. Dove is for Easter. Dove, white chocolate, and lemon meringue pieces. They also had a regular dark chocolate and milk chocolate, but this one sounds good. White chocolate and lemon meringue. And I got all my Peeps and the whole thing. And I found some weird energy drinks. This one's called Celsius Tropical Vibe Sparkling Starfruit Pineapple. That one. And then found one Hawaiian Shaved Ice. This was at Target. Hawaiian Shaved Ice. And one more. It's called Sparkling Fuji Apple Pear. Yeah, all the stuff I found at Target. The Peeps, the Peeps gummies, the Reese's, the Dove. We had other stuff there. That's gonna add to the pile. Hey, Sonny. That's gonna add to the pile of a whole bunch of stuff. Yeah, Doves at Target. Go down the Easter aisle. They got lots of all kinds of things. I got all the Peeps. I got the Peeps Marshmallow Lemonade. Still got to try that one. This one was cool. This little bunny. Marshmallow Lemonade flavor. And it's got the little Peeps bunny. The hat. So, exploring ginger. So yes, I still have to try that. Other flavors of Peeps. All that fun stuff. So that's going to... As it gets closer to Easter, I'm going to have to do some of those, and then, yeah. They had one, it was a pancake thing, too, and it had a bunny skillet. It was Peeps pancake mix, and then you make them, and it was shaped like a bunny. I don't know, it's weird. But anyways, that was it. I found at the store today. And I've ordered a whole lot of stuff that I got coming in. New flavor of Ray's. Sent away for, I finally found, didn't find it in the stores, but I did find it online, I got four flavors of Bang, the new Bang one. They got a multi-pack of the new Bang flavors. Could never find them in the stores, so I sent away for them all at once. It's the blue and yellow limoncello, hibiscus. I think it's like raspberry hibiscus. Then there's a Wilden watermelon tea, and then another tea that I can't remember the other flavor, but it's like a 4-pack. So could never find them in the stores. They were like Walmart exclusive. So I said, what the heck? I sent away for it all at one time instead of trying to track it down. So yeah. Anyway, so yes, I'm having some pizza bread here. And some Blue Shock. Blue raspberry energy drink. So, and then I found I had this from last night. You guys saw the review on this one. The Scorching Wavy Lay's loaded potato nachos. Oh yeah. Hey Robert, how's it going? So yeah. And I still have to be doing my yeah, I'm doing okay. Still have to go tomorrow, and then I gotta finish off the week of testing. And it's supposed to be 92 here tomorrow. So it is going to be warm. Definitely gonna be warm. 92 tomorrow, and then like the next day it's gonna drop back down like 10 degrees. So I don't know. Crazy hot. Snow. Good. Extreme differences. That's crazy. Yeah, because it was raining the other day, and then all of a sudden it's 85 degrees here today. I don't know what's going on with that. I have like a mini heat wave. So, yeah. And what else? Yeah. So there's still a lot of stuff in the stores I still gotta try. I heard they're coming out with a new Kit Kat blueberry pie, or no, blueberry muffin. Blueberry muffin Kit Kat. It's gonna be hitting the stores soon. I think it's another one of those limited items. They did the fruity cereal. They did the key lime pie, apple pie, a couple other ones too. Then the duos, strawberry one, mint one, mocha. Now they're gonna do blueberry pie. Guess they're going like a theme. So yeah, definitely keep an eye out for that. A lot of stuff for Easter though. Bringing back all the old Easter stuff and the Easter candies. Giant bunnies. I even saw a Fruity Pebbles and a Cocoa Pebbles bunny. I found the candy bars too. Fruity Pebbles candy bar, the Cocoa Pebbles candy bar, and the birthday cake Pebbles chocolate bar. So anyway, that's been all week. I've been doing testing, so I've been back and forth a lot. Driving. I've been seeing some crazy drivers out there, I'm telling you. For some reason, people are getting crazier and crazier out there. Gotta be careful. The only good thing is in town it's spring break this week, so no school kids. I don't have to deal with that. And where did I go? I did a few reviews, some real quick ones. I'll have to get those up soon. One from Taco Bell, one from Jack in the Box. What else? You'll be seeing something on tomorrow. Oh yeah. Tonight, stay tuned for midnight. I'll have one review, and there's going to be a bonus one at noon, so they're kind of tying in together. So once the review goes up at midnight, you'll understand. Two of the same or similar items. Pretty cool. So yeah, it was haven't had too much luck in the stores lately. That's why I've been trying to order stuff online if I can find it. Just because no one's carrying anything. No one's in stock. Even when I went to Walmart and Target, they didn't have what I was really looking for. It's tough to find them sometimes. Not everybody gets them, or they get them and it takes a while. But eventually I'll catch up with them. And I did hear that they're coming out with that. Apparently now they're coming out with the Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew as a permanent flavor. It's in bottles now. Apparently it's out. They put it out on the 1st. If you could find it. That was like a limited deal. And I still have them in the cans. They were charging like $50 a can. That's probably not gonna fly anymore. No one's gonna pay that much. So yeah. Hey JC. What's going on? Wow. I'm telling you, man, supply and demand on those things when they're like scarce and hard to find, everybody goes crazy. They overcharge for everything. $50, $100 for a can of Flamin' Hot Mountain Dew. Doing okay, JC? Thanks. I'm a little bit early tonight because I have to be up early, so going on early. Have a French bread pizza. Nothing real big tonight. The weekend I'll probably have something good. Some pizza or some, I don't know, In-N-Out or something like that. No, it's shocking. Blue shock. It is shocking. That's what's shocking tonight. There you go. That's the name of the drink, called Blue Shock. That's why it's shocking. I don't know. So yeah. Like I said, it's going to be 90 degrees here tomorrow. 92. No snow here, not even any rain. It's crazy. Jumping one extreme to the next. We were getting rain and we're getting really cold and wind. Shock and awe, there you go. Been a while since they talked about that. Shock and awe. That wasn't all that great, no. Yeah, for this time of year, crazy hot. It was 80 degrees today. That's still pretty hot. Considering the other day it was like 62. It jumped up. Probably be some records tomorrow. It's driving fine. Driving fine. Can't speak for the other drivers. The other drivers are idiots. Cutting me off, driving all crazy, weaving in and out. And people just don't know how to drive. It's all good. And I got my plates the other day, so actual real license plates. Those came in. And what else? Yeah. I don't know, but it's kind of cool. I like driving. I like driving it, but I don't like driving it in traffic. And that's what I've been having to do lately, is driving in traffic. And the freeways get crazy. Yeah. There's just people just, I don't know, they don't know how to drive, especially in the morning when there's like commuting time, and they just don't have common sense. No. No, I haven't really had any challenges. Uh, I did I did a custom build of a jumbaco. It's really not really a challenge, but I really haven't tried any challenges or weird things, or however many I can eat, or super hot stuff, or anything like that. So I really haven't found anything. No, not on this one. It's just a white plate. White plate with blue lettering, and then like red California. That's all it says. They have picture plates and all kinds of other things, but they cost more. Like Yosemite firefighters, whales, save the whales, Parks and Recreations, veterans, I don't know. Old time ones. They had the golden and black letters. Hey Scott. It's going. Oh yeah. But like I said, I just got the regular old plates, and those are bad enough, so. Boy, I'll tell you. I've got one on order. It'll be coming in a little bit, but nothing real spectacular. I ordered some new shirts, so hoping those will come in soon. One of them's kind of cool. One of them's a crossover. When I get them in, I'll put them in and I'll show you guys what I got. Have to wait for some of them. One of them's coming from China, so it's going to take a little while. They had a lot of cool stuff, cool designs, cool like crossover shirts. Some of them are artists. A lot of different. I go to a lot of different sites. I did the other day. I got a Def Leppard shirt because it was on sale. 80stees.com. It's just a Def Leppard, and it's got the triangle. Nothing real fancy, but it's like everybody had a Def Leppard t-shirt. At least when I went to high school, everybody had them. Pyromania, Hysteria, whatever the tour was. Seemed to be the thing. Everybody was like, hey, you know, you got to get the shirt from the tour. I had a few. I had a Huey Lewis one. What else did I have? I had Chicago that someone got me. Chicago concert. I had a couple of wrestling T-shirts. Oh yeah. They haven't even printed it out yet, so it'll take a little while. But yeah, I had a lot of wrestling T-shirts back then. A couple other ones, but always some cool stuff. Haven't seen too many hats that I had to have. I've still got a box full of them. No. No lizards. No lizards. No lounge lizard singing a theme to Star Wars. Remember that one? Bill Murray. He used to sing on the lounge lizard on the old Saturday Night Live. He did the Star Wars theme. That would have been like, what, 70, 78, something like that, I think. God, that was a long time ago. He had the nothing but Star Wars. That was back when Saturday Night Live was funny. 70s, 80s, even the beginning of the 90s. Now I don't even watch it anymore. I stopped watching it. Okay, well, yeah, I don't see too many here, unless you get them in the old shirt. Oh yeah, Rock and Roll Express. The one guy died. The one guy just died like a couple months ago. Rock and Roll. Yeah, they had the Rock and Roll, the Midnight Express. Yeah, a lot of. Then they had the other knockoffs, the Heavenly Bodies, whatever. Forget what all the different ones were. Midnight Rockers. It's like Midnight Express versus the Rock and Roll Express. Yeah, old NWA. Yeah, lately. Yeah, I used to watch it back then when it was NWA and it was Flair, and they had the old arena back in before the WCW days. That small arena with the flags and it was all Von Erichs were always in there. Well, that was AWA, but NWA, man. Flair was like Flair, Dusty Rhodes, all the old veterans back then. The old NWA belt. Oh yeah, back then, because it was real. They didn't, fake all. Well, they did fake some of it, but I mean, they actually wrestled. They actually took the shots. Lots of blood, lots of gore, lots of guts. Now it's all cleaned up and all that. It's just mostly talking. But back then, boy, yeah, it was pure wrestling. When I watched that one of the classic matches was from, I think it was from 82 or 84, Starrcade. I think it was Starrcade 84, Night of the Skywalkers. Classic match. Gotta watch that. Scaffold match. And the Rock and Roll Express and the Midnight Express were on a scaffold. And they actually were on the scaffold and you watched them fall down about 15 feet. Jim Cornette fell down from the scaffold, and you could see his knees buckle when he did. He actually took the fall. Oh yeah, it was the Road Warriors. That was it. And that was real. I mean, they were up on this steel scaffold, about 15, 20 feet high. You watched them fall. It was great. One of the classic matches too. That whole night was good. Then they had the Starcade dog collar match, Roddy Piper, and yeah, look it up. Back when it was Crockett Promotions and NWA, yeah, they had a lot of stuff in there. And it was like, realistic. The dog collar match, and he got busted open from the chain and all that. Yeah, it was pretty intense. But yeah, they don't do that much anymore. That was all cleaned up. I watched a little bit of the WrestleMania this weekend, but yeah, it's definitely not the same caliber that it used to be. And the people kind of like not paying much attention anymore. Yeah, NWA was great. But, back when the Road Warriors were real Road Warriors, came out with the spikes, taking people's eyes out, hitting them with baseball bats, all that kind of stuff. A little bit violent back then, but, guess that was the way it did. But, yeah. Remember some of the old matches, man. Oh, yeah, Four Horsemen were brutal back then. Horsemen, the Road Warriors. Yeah, that was before all the, fake stuff. It's great to watch, but like I said, then when they kind of tamed it down, made it, fit for TV and cleaned everything up and took all the blood and the gore out, yeah, turned it into entertainment instead of actually wrestling. So, kind of took the fire out of everything, but every once in a while, it's okay. But all the true classic, people, most of them are either retired or passed away. Unfortunately. But, yeah. Yeah, when they clean it up. But, yeah, I remember that. They had local wrestling back in the 70s. They had a channel here, a local channel, and it had local wrestling. And it was always at the Cow Palace. It was called Big Time Wrestling. And it would always be at the Cow Palace. And it wasn't NWA, it was like some of the people that were from there was Pat Patterson, Pepper Gomez, some of the other old time stars, Ray Stevens. Hulk Hogan was kind of around then, but not much. They were all like local people in this region. They had it at the Cow Palace. I just remember watching it on the one channel. They didn't have all the fancy graphics. So what they did is they had a book and it had a picture of each wrestler that was there. They just flipped through the book and say, Pat Patterson versus Ray Stevens. And then whoever won the match, they put a gold star next to their name on the board. It's like, they did it good. They won the match. They had a gold star. And they had Miss Wrestling. She was like in an evening gown, and she put the star next to whoever won. And then they would talk about, what's coming up next week, and then they'd go to the book and flip through the book and show you, whatever. Yeah. But that had to have been back in like the 70s. Yeah, probably 70s. Yeah. But I remember it was local and just seeing that all the time. Big Time Wrestling. Used to watch it Saturday mornings or Saturday afternoons, I think it was what it usually was on. Sometime around time cartoons started wrapping up. Big Time Wrestling. A while ago. It was local TV station. It was in the little dinky studio too. Same with they used to have a show called Captain Cosmic. They also had Creature Features and Dialing for Dollars. That was like a local station out of Oakland. Had that for many years. That guy was Creature Features with Bob Wilkins. He was kind of creepy. Show all the Godzilla, all that. Yeah, it was back in the old days, and they used to show the movies on the weekend. All the old movies like Godzilla, Sinbad, some of those other ones. I can't remember all of them, but yeah, back in the old days. Have the weekend, you watch all the cool movies. Yeah. But yeah, back in the day, it was fun. So, used to watch those all the time. Oh yeah, they used to have the late night, what they called the Creature Features. And then what was the other one? Elvira, Mistress of the Dark. All the creepy movies. They used to have the other one was USA Up All Night. Remember that one? They had all the corny movies, cult classics. Yeah. Stay up and watch that trash till like 2 in the morning. USA Up All Night. And they had the one was on Saturday and it had Rhonda Shear, and then the one on, I think the one on Saturday was like Gilbert Godfrey. That guy was annoying. USA Up All Night. Oh yeah, sure. You want to watch the movies? Overnight stuff. And then they had what, Friday night videos and Night Flight. Yeah, Tales from the Crypt, that was too. Friday night videos. Well, back when the MTV played music in the day. So. But they don't do that anymore. Or VH1 would play it too. Pop-up videos, I remember those. Used to have the pop-up videos, and yeah, when they actually played videos. They didn't do them much anymore. So, oh well. Yeah, now they've got all these other, Teenage Mom, 18 and Pregnant, Spring Break, all that stupid stuff. They haven't had videos for like 20 years. So I don't know why they still call it MTV. They should call it, something else. TTV, trash TV, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while. And I don't hardly watch MTV or VH1 anymore either. No one does videos. Every time they put out a new album, they'd always have a world premiere video. Yeah. Yeah, true. Yeah, good old days when you just sit and watch the videos and laugh and look at them. But now they don't make any new videos really. Everybody had a new video every time they put a new album out. 2 or 3 videos from the song. Kind of a lost art, I guess. Who knows? But, I guess that's been replaced. I don't know. I never could get into that one. Honey Boo Boo and what was it? Yep. Still waiting for the movie to come out, and I'm waiting for the series to start up again because Paramount Plus they've got a movie. It's called Beavis and Butthead do the universe, I believe. That's what it's called. That's supposed to be coming out like soon. And then they were supposed to do a new series on Comedy Central. I haven't heard when that's going to come out. But that's interesting. I used to watch that all the time. Yeah, I don't know. Haven't heard too much about it yet. We'll find out. So what else? Yeah, all the old good stuff. Then they had that one game show, Remote Control. That was actually kind of cool. I like the old one. Drop like ping pong balls on them and cancel the channel. So, been a while. Yeah, used to. Actually, now I can't get the I can't get CMT. You have to pay extra for that on the package. So you don't. That's like one of the ones you have to pay like, I don't know, the extra $10. Oh well, the old one or the new remake of it. Book 'em, Dano. Yeah, but the old one from the '60s. Yeah, I've been watching a lot on what, Antenna TV and MeTV, the old stuff from the '60s and '70s. You know, I Dream of Jeannie, Bewitched. Yeah, those old ones. Old classics. Barney Miller. What's the other ones? Yeah, they've been putting some ones that I hadn't seen for a long time on there now. They kind of change it up every so often, every couple months. They kind of take one off, put a new one on. Too Close for Comfort. Welcome Back, Kotter. All those old shows. Yeah, I you know what? I never really watched that one. I do remember when Sanford and Son went to Hawaii. How's McGarrett's hair? Book 'em, Dano. That was funny. Old classic Sanford and Son. Yeah, they are. They're still funny. I mean, some of them, you know, they're really goody. Like what? So they got the one Bachelor Father and Father Knows Best. The old black and white ones. Really corny. Yeah, that's another one they did a reboot. And they also rebooted Magnum PI. Never watched MacGyver. I'm still waiting for. They're gonna probably reboot some of these other ones I've been hearing. They already tried to reboot Knight Rider. Didn't last. They may try it again. Yeah, Magnum. I never really watched that one. They had a couple other. Oh, the other detective shows. A whole bunch of Simon and Simon, Hardcastle and McCormick. Trying to think. Well, Kojak. Was it Riptide? Yeah, all the cop shows. Vegas. Trying to remember some of all the old ones. Chips, and I still watch Emergency. I don't watch Chips so much anymore, but Emergency's on. What else? I've been watching Adam 12. Haven't watched Dragnet. Normally when the news comes on, I watch like the first 5 or 10 minutes and then switch over to something else. Because, watching news for hours and hours on end, it gets kind of repetitive and gets boring, and I don't want to hear all the stuff that's going on, so switch over to something else. Usually it's like Adam 12 or something. Old dramas, They're still good today. Some of it's a little corny, but well. Yeah. And once in a while, yeah, MASH was okay. Don't watch that one too much anymore. I think I watched it and I kind of got burned out on that one. I liked Hogan's Heroes. I used to like that one. That was kind of corny. But after a while, I pretty much saw all the episodes, and you don't want to watch them anymore. Seen them too many times. Kind of like Three's Company. That's on all the time. I know all the episodes. I can, figure out which one it is in about 10 seconds. Some of them are still funny, though. Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley, Mork and Mindy. A whole bunch of the 70s sitcoms that they've been having on. I'm trying to remember some of them, too. $6 Million, yeah. They still have those occasionally. I had a $6 Million Man doll. I had a Oscar Goldman doll. I had The Game. What else did I have? I think I even had some cards. Collector cards. That was kind of cool. I wish I would have kept them. Oscar Goldman doll would have been worth a lot because it didn't do anything. It just had an exploding briefcase, and that was it. Then they had the Bigfoot one. I never got that one. I had Steve Austin, and he had all the different. They had different things for him. They had one with different legs and different arms. Could change everything. And then he had a different outfit, astronaut. Kind of like the Barbie thing, Different clothes, different outfits for him. Shuttle mission. The rocket ship. Yeah. Yeah, it's been a while, but back in the old days, everybody had some kind of tie-in for the shows. They had cards, games, merchandise. They still kind of do that now, but wow, back in the day, man, everybody had a doll. They even had a Mork and Mindy doll. I saw that recently. Guess if you had it, you'd be worth some money. They didn't do too many of them. In the Star Trek, I did have a bunch of Star Trek figures. I still have a couple now. Some of them are still in the box. Got a couple figures. Did have the toys, but I don't know if I still have them. I might have them somewhere. Like the phaser and the communicator and all those. Used to collect them all the time, and Hot Wheels and some of the other toys. I have like a Rubik's Cube and some of those other toys from back then. I was looking at some of them, man. Some of them were like really complicated. I saw one, it was like an electronics Rubik's Cube, and it was like $100. It's like, whoa, cool. But yeah, back in the old days, it was simple. And some of the stuff didn't even need batteries. Jump rope, jacks. Boy, you never experienced pain unless you stepped on one of those jacks. the metal spiky jacks. Ouch. You thought stepping on a Lego was bad. Those were worse. Or using a slip and slide, slamming yourself into the rock or something. Wall. Yeah, those. Back in the day, you know, kids didn't think about it. Some of the toys and stuff really were dangerous. But hey, we lived through it. We shrugged it off, walked away. Walk it off, walk it off. It's okay. You got hit with a wiffle ball bat. Walk it off, walk it off. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, lawn darts are bad. Yeah, there was no remote. You had to turn the knob. Or you had to get your cousin or someone to turn the knob. That was it. No one wanted to change the channel. Then very rarely when cable came around, and they had the boxes and whatnot. But yeah, you had the old dial and the rabbit ears and all that stuff now. Yeah. And the other thing is back when the VCRs first came out, there was only one or two options. You could record something and watch another TV, but you couldn't record something and watch something else. Only one at a time. You couldn't record two things. You could only record one and then you had to watch the other. Or if you were recording one channel, you couldn't change the other channel. So, something like that. Crazy back in the day, man. Or you had to wait until the show was done recording before you could change the channel. Oh yeah. Yeah, you gotta watch those wrist rockets though, man. Those things were lethal. Get one of the ball bearings or marbles. Those things could really do some long range damage too. Those wrist rockets, they had the brace and the surgical tubing. Those things shot far, way far. Yeah, you go out to the woods or something. Kids would cause havoc. They'd go to like old abandoned buildings and stuff and break windows and whatnot. So you gotta be careful when you had those. And usually kids were up to no good. Oh yeah, but yeah. As long as you were home by the time the street lights went on, you were okay. If you weren't home by the time the street lights went on, your parents went out and called your name, you knew you better get home or you're going to get yourself a whooping. So yeah. Yep. They didn't even have to use a phone to call. They knew. It's like, uh-oh, it's dark. The street lights are on. I better get home. I gotta go, guys. We're just having some fun. If I don't get home, man. So usually around 5 o'clock when the street lights would come on and then you needed to be home or there was problems. Yeah. Okay, well. And if that one was the case and you need to be home by a certain time, but yeah, back in the day though, all the fun stuff. And what was I just thinking about this the other day? Don't see any ice cream men coming around here anymore. Very rarely, but they used to have the ice cream men used to come around all the time. Or you go to the gas station and you get candy and stuff. Not so much anymore. That was kind of the fun, I guess. But Once in a great while, I'll hear an ice cream truck going up and down the street, but not very often. Kind of a lost thing from the past. One of those other ones. And I don't have this stuff anymore. Old time stuff that's been made obsolete now. Oh yeah, you always got trouble. Up to no good, you know. You'd ride your bike and you'd be gone all day. And getting up and no good. Going somewhere where you shouldn't be. Old abandoned buildings. Drainage ditch. Water pipes. I don't know. Somewhere where it said no trespassing. Still went anyway. Aqueduct. The creek when it was winter time and it was overflowing. Yeah, a lot of that stuff. Before you've had all the other stuff, the GPS, all that. Go exploring in the drainage ditches and the tubes and stuff like that. You didn't know where they went. Behind the high school. Yep. Always up to no good. Remembering some stuff we used to do. When I worked at the pizza parlor, after hours, we'd do stuff. And some of the people were stupid. The boss, they used to go jump on a train. Apparently, that's the thing. We voted for it to stop daylight savings time and keep it on one time. And it never got passed. It never got put in place. Now they're supposed to be putting it in place. And so we're going to keep one time. Apparently we voted for it, but something about federal law overrode it or something. I don't know. But yeah, we actually voted for it. California voted for it. It was on the ballot a couple years ago, and they never implemented it. But apparently they are going to put it in place and keep it one time all the time. I don't know when that's actually going to go into effect or when that's going to happen, but according to somebody, not on his watch. So as long as he's governor, he's not going to let it happen. So I'm not sure the details of that one, but I have heard about that. I think it should just be one time all the time. I don't think it should have to change back and forth anymore. That's kind of way outdated. And I don't like having to everything be dark by 5 o'clock. And then the next thing you know, because I liked it when it would get dark at 9 o'clock, not 5 o'clock. So, yeah. But we'll find out if that actually goes through or when it goes through and when it happens. There are still a couple places that don't do it. Alaska doesn't do it. Hawaii, and I believe Arizona. You know, they don't have that anymore. You can't call time anymore. You can't call popcorn. That doesn't exist. I found that out. I remember you used to call popcorn, get the time. That's no longer active. I was like, what? You're kidding. I remember we used to do that sometime. And this was back when they had payphone. You'd go to a payphone, you'd pick up a payphone, and you'd get, hello, operator. What time is it, operator? Because you didn't own a watch, and there was no cell phones. Asked the operator what time it was. Although I think you could call time for free from a payphone. Not anymore. And they don't have the movie hotline would tell you when the movies were playing. Remember those? Time and movie phone. And you had to call the theater. They would tell you what was playing at the theater, and it would go over and over again. Yeah, that'd be good. But I love that movie tone. Playing in Theater 1, Star Wars plays at 10 a.m., 12 p.m., 1:30, 3:45, 6 o'clock, and 9:45. Okay, well, I don't know. I remember trying to do it years ago, and it just didn't work. But I remember, yeah, I used to be able to call popcorn or pop anything. Yeah, some of them, they had some of these other. Now they don't have them anymore either. That was the personals hotline. You could have a mailbox, and they would place ads, and then you would respond to them. They were in those free newspapers. City Connections. What was it? Lovings.com. Can't remember some of them. All those commercials on for late night. Call us. We're so lonely. Only $9.95 a minute. Do you want to date your dream girl? Yeah. They don't do those anymore. I don't think anymore. I never called those. I never figured out why they wanted to pay $10 a minute or whatever for those phone chat lines, I guess is what they called them. Then they had some that were in the back of the then the back of the adult magazines, they had the naughty ones, and they cost a lot more. Well, yeah. Then they had the matinees were cheap. When I first started going, I think it was like $1.75, $1.50. Some of the matinees were like, $2, $2.50. But yeah, they don't. Nothing like it is now. $10, $15, $18 for some of them, depending on if it's like in an IMAX or something. But yeah. And forget it if you want to eat anything. $6 for a soda, $7.50 for popcorn. That's a rip, I'm telling you. You pay $15 for a ticket, and then you pay like $30 for refreshments. Yeah. Watch it at home, get your own snacks, and you don't have to miss the movie to go to the bathroom. Watch it later. Pause it. Go to the bathroom. Fix your popcorn, whatever. I don't know. Yeah, it was when it first started. I think we had I don't even remember, we had UA. We had Cinemark, I believe, and then the independent ones, but yeah, they didn't have any. And believe it or not, somewhere around here, I think there's still 1 or 2 drive-in theaters somewhere around here. I'm not sure where they are, but I never went to one. I know some people did, but they are. Okay. What did I see? I saw one that was an IMAX. I saw one of the Harry Potter movies in the IMAX one. I couldn't tell you what version it was. But yeah, it was like IMAX in 3D and surround sound and whatnot. It was like 15, 16 bucks, and whenever those came out, what, 90s? Some of the later ones, early 2000s maybe. Whenever the Harry Potter started coming out. I know it's been over the last few years, but yeah, some of those old ones. They got a couple other ones now that they're not even IMAX. They're like with Dolby surround, and now they got the reclining seats and the cup holders. But I haven't been to an actual movie theater in about 6-7 years probably. I just don't go anymore. It's too expensive, and like I said, I'd rather be home. Pause it. You could go to the bathroom and get your own snacks. You know, you could lay down and watch it. You don't have to deal with all the stuff in the movie theaters and have to go at the time when they are and deal with all the other people in the theater and whatnot. So yeah, I have not been to an actual movie theater for quite a while. I just can't see paying 15 bucks to watch a movie. You could buy it for that much, you know. Buy it on DVD. Cost of one ticket, you could buy it and watch it yourself. Oh yeah. Never went to a drive-in. They actually had one that was here, but then they ended up tearing it down, and then they made a multi-theater one. That was years ago. So, I don't know. Kind of a dying art. That'd be cool. I know Great America used to have that, the IMAX theater, and it was like big screen TV, and it was kind of curved and all that. They had different shows there. What was that one? Pictorium. And you went up and down in that thing, and then it went around in a circle. I think that was what it was. That was years ago. I haven't been to Great America. Like what? 30 years probably. I don't even know. Because it was Marriott's Great America. It was Paramount's Great America. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, well, more common back then, old days, but yeah, they don't hardly have them anymore. It is a lost medium, you know. Yeah, about it. But you know, that's how you had to have. It wasn't on TV. You didn't have videotapes. You didn't have some people, yeah, Showtime, HBO were kind of new, but for the most part, yeah, you did see it in the theater. Then they started coming out with, you know, VHS tapes, and you could buy them at home and all that. Nah, I agree with you. I don't want to go there. Yeah. Good old days, you know. They don't do that anymore. Kind of obsolete now, I guess. Yeah, it's been a while. Now we just wait for it to come out and watch it for free. I don't want to have to pay the kind of money that you got to pay to go to the movies. Jeez. And then if you want to take your family, forget it. Kids, and you know, you could spend $200 taking kids to the movie and eating. because you got, say if you have a couple kids and you got a whole family, $20 a pop. Yeah, so if you got, three kids and 2 adults, and yeah, runs into money, gets very expensive. Oh yeah, it's easier. And it doesn't cost as much. It's free. It's free. Yeah, so anyway, that was the fun stuff back then. And see, so what time is it? 11:30. I'm just kind of keeping an eye on the time. Don't want to get too late. Yeah, I remember hearing about that. People sneak in the trunk or cover themselves up in the back seat to save the couple bucks. Yeah, yeah. I know my one friend used to work at the movie theater, and they were able to let us in for free. We actually went to an R-rated movie. It's like, yikes. And then she gave us free popcorn. They used to count the buckets, but they would take like a drink holder and fill it up with popcorn for free. But if you wanted a drink, you had to pay for the drink. Or if some people would sneak like a can of soda, or sometimes you'd sneak popcorn in, or candy, gummy bears, or Sour Patch Kids, or something like that. Those were pretty easy to sneak in, but yeah, if you had like a sweatshirt or a hoodie or something, do it that way. Or women had the oversized purses or handbags or whatever. You could fit lots of stuff in there. Yeah. But yeah, going out, it's not cheap anymore. That's why you got to stay home. Cook your own food, watch your own entertainment. Otherwise, yeah, it's gonna get very expensive. Where did I go the other day? It was like crazy expensive. And I'm telling you, I should try and see if I could print that receipt out. Oh my God, this was most ridiculous thing I think I have ever seen. I ordered some the flavors from Bang. I went to the actual website, to the Bang energy drink, and I ordered the multi-pack of the 4 new flavors that I could never find, and they made me pay shipping and then taxes, but then on the fine print it was ridiculous. It was like shipping insurance was like 13 cents, and then it was like county tax was 4 cents. It was like state insurance was like 8 cents. Yeah, but I haven't been able, we don't have an HEB, and I haven't been able to find those particular flavors. But they were charging, like for county and city tax, I guess, based on where I live, in addition to all the other taxes and shipping and whatnot. I was like, gotta be kidding me. Shipping insurance. No, it wasn't that bad, but it was like 12 cents, 8 cents, 7 cents, and I'd never seen these particular fees before. Normally it's just tax and shipping, but then there was these other miscellaneous taxes added in. I think it was can deposit and whatnot, but yeah, I haven't been able to find the specific ones I was looking for. The blue and yellow limoncello, wild and watermelon tea, blackberry tea, and then there was another one, hibiscus. The hibiscus one, I can't remember what that was, but yeah, those ones I couldn't find them anywhere. Supposed to be some of them were Walmart exclusives, but couldn't find them. And they were offering them all in a multi-pack, so I said, what the heck? Yeah, I'll just try it. So anyway, that was it. And then, like I said, I went to Target. Some of you guys didn't come in. I found some of the stuff I've been looking for. I found the Peeps gummies. It's gonna be for Easter. I've already had these, but these are good. Peanut butter eggs. And then found these, sounded interesting. I'm not real big on white chocolate, but this is a white chocolate and lemon meringue from Dove. It's gonna be interesting. I'm not a big white chocolate. And then found some weird other drinks. This one, Celsius Tropical Vibe, Starfruit and Pineapple. And I got the Hawaiian Shaved Ice, this one. And Fuji Apple Pear. Oh, found those. Those were in Target. But yeah. It's almost $6. Almost $6 a gallon, depending on where you go. Anywhere from I think the cheapest is like $5.69, up to over $6. Some of them you get a discount if you get a car wash. Some of them, if you pay cash, you get a discount. And yeah, it's at least $5. It's $5 something everywhere. Some of them are all $6. I've seen them as high as $6.50 a gallon on some of them, depending on the gas station you go to. And that's for the cheap stuff too. That's not for the premium. That's for the cheapest grade. Yeah, I've been trying to keep it around $5.69, $5.79. Trying to get the best gas mileage I can too, so yeah. Well, I don't usually have cash, and I don't want to have to go to get the cash, and then some of them you get like 20 cents off a gallon if you get a car wash. Some of them, yeah, there's different ways you can get a discount. I think Safeway, if you get points on your card, you can get like 10 cents off a gallon. Yeah, that's the other thing. Safeway does that too. You get points on your card, and then you could use it for multiple things. I think it's up to like $1 off a gallon if you save up your points. And you have to buy it at the Safeway gas station too, and not every Safeway has a gas station. But you got to spend the money, and you got to get the points on your card. So, yeah, I've been trying to combine my trips, and I've been trying to order stuff online. I don't have to go everywhere looking for things. Or if I'm going to do testing, I'll stop somewhere on the way home. I try not to make a special trip somewhere. Save on the gas, save on that stuff. Yeah, but definitely getting better gas mileage, that's a good thing. So, yeah, because the old car, I couldn't even trust the gas gauge. It was like kind of Now, I haven't tried Instacart. I usually do Target or Walmart or some of these other, directly from whatever place I'm buying them from. Done Amazon, direct from a company too. So yeah, like I went directly to Bang's website, went directly to Ray's website, get the stuff. So yeah, not everywhere has them too, and a lot of places don't have the supplies. When you go to the grocery store, they don't always have everything. You can't count on be there either. So, and then if you go somewhere like the convenience stores, they're a little bit more expensive. I know for like the energy drinks, if you go to the gas station, they're like $3.50 a can, whereas it's like $2 in the store. So yeah, it's going to be more expensive if you get it from a gas station, or if you get like the 20-ounce bottles. They're like $3 for a bottle instead of $1.50. Sometimes you can get a deal, 2 for $3 or something like that. But yeah, it's all right. All right, thanks for dropping in. Yeah, I'm probably not going to be on too much longer myself. I have to wrap it up soon. Like I said, probably only go till about midnight and then out of here. That's why I went on early tonight, just because I got to get ready. I've got to be up and out of the door by 7 a.m. It's going to be like that for the next couple weeks too, so it's different. It's interesting though. Yeah, well. Yeah, or you can go the electric route. Yeah, some people are like getting into the whole electric car deal, but it wouldn't work for me. Yeah, it's too iffy, and I don't know about all the charging stations, and you can't go on any long trips, and yeah. So anyway, but it's been cool, kind of getting a feel for everything right now, so that part's cool. Finally learning how to get everything working, tuning the radio, yeah, the GPS, the map, all that stuff. Getting a little more used to it now. Especially, yeah, the problem is when I have the phone hooking up to the thing, and then it's like, yeah, interacts with it, and sometimes I have to shut it off to do something else. Otherwise, if I'm listening to the radio and the phone rings, it comes in through the radio. It's kind of weird. So you're using the car speaker, and it's strange. But like I said, I do enjoy it though. It's nice smooth ride, nice quiet ride. And like I said, tomorrow is going to be very hot, so it's a good thing that I have the air conditioning that's going to keep it cool. Yeah, definitely, it's going to help. And you guys will be seeing some new reviews coming up in the next couple days. I actually had to go. I did a couple other reviews, and I did one just because the first one didn't turn out right. Yeah, no, they don't go on unless you turn them on. Actually, they're also ventilated too, so you can turn on the ventilation of the seats. So when I run the air conditioning, I could run the vents on the seats as well. Guess that would be good after I go to Taco Bell. After a man run for the border, Might have to turn the circulation. All those burritos, man. Yeah, gotta watch it. Yeah, I agree. I know the Tesla's like a big money thing. And then they had the hybrids and all that. But the other thing is, when I was buying my car, they really didn't have inventory. No one had cars. So you had very few models and very few choices to choose from that were in that area. So they didn't even have any hybrids available in the kind of car I wanted. No one had it. Not within like 200 miles. They didn't have any. And I'm not going to drive 200 miles to go look for something. So yeah, it's tough to find the new cars. You just don't have the inventory. People are buying them up. People are, they're not making as many. So yeah. Don't get a real big choice on options either, because before, when they had all kinds of cars in stock and blow out the deals, I want to clear the lot, make room for new inventory, we got to get rid of these cars. They don't have to worry about that now. Whatever cars they got, they'll be gone, and then they get the next shipping in. So yeah, it's definitely a different game right now. Used cars too. They're charging way too much for these used cars because they're not available. More demand than there is product. So they can charge basically whatever they want. So, it's like, hey, we can charge what we want, and if you don't pay it, someone else will. So, yeah, there you go. I do need to stop by, go back to the Dollar Tree, or I need to go Walmart or something. I need to get more of those Nutter Butter Cakesters, because all of them are gone. Those are good. I hope they're going to be permanent. Those were really good. I like peanut butter, so yeah, that was a perfect one. Glad they came out with that one. The Oreo Cakesters were okay, but yeah, the Nutter Butter ones. The only thing that would be better is if they covered it with fudge, I guess. I guess you could do that yourself. I don't know. Melt yourself down a chocolate bar, dip it in chocolate. Fudge covered Nutter Butter Cakesters. Wow. Now that's an idea. Just have to get a Hershey's bar or something, melt it in the microwave, and then dip the Nutter Butters in it. Ooh, yeah, there you go. That'd be good. They do have fudge covered Nutter Butters. I've seen those. They do have fudge covered Oreos, and they have mint covered Oreos, and they got white chocolate and all kinds of different ones. Now what they need to do is some of the different ones, because I've seen just the regular fudge covered Oreos, but they need to get ones with the flavors, like peanut butter Oreos with the fudge cover, mint Oreos with the fudge cover, some of these other ones, I don't know. Haven't heard any new. Well, the new one's the Java Caramel. I think it's Java Caramel Chip is the new Oreo flavor. I'm not going to try that. I'm not big on Java, so I'll pass that one by. Haven't heard any other flavors coming out. Still have the toffee. I finally found those, and then they got the birthday cake ones, and that's about it as far as new ones. They'll probably come up with some more come around summertime. And I haven't seen any I haven't seen some other ones. Don't know what Lay's gonna do for summertime. Last year they put out summer version of their chips. they may put them out again. I haven't heard anything about them. Last new one they had was called the Layers. What else did they have? Yeah, they didn't really have too many new chip flavors. But they probably will. Oreos and chips are always putting out new flavors, so they'll probably come up with something. And yeah. As far as soda, like I said, the Starlight Coke was like the big release, so haven't heard anything now. I don't know. Guess they're probably gonna do. I think it's for summertime they do the Baja Blast again, so that'll be coming out soon. I haven't heard any Mountain Dew. I know the ones I gotta look to see if Buffalo Wild Wings has that Legend Mountain Dew. Oh yeah, they put out a new flavor at Buffalo Wild Wings starting today, I think. It's Flamin' Hot Doritos chicken wings. I guess they crust it with the Flamin' Hot Doritos and the sauce. I don't know. Maybe it's like a chip coating and then the sauce is on there. So it's a Flaming Hot Doritos chicken wings. That's why I guess that's kind of why I put the poll up about what's your favorite chicken wing, whether you like the flats, whether you like the drums, whether you like the boneless, whether you don't like them, or the fake chicken, I guess, plant-based nuggets or whatever it is. But yeah, everybody's a little bit different when it comes to chicken. If they like the flats, if they like the drum, if they like the boneless. Everybody's a little different. Some people like, I guess, all of it. I don't know, the whole wing. Or you get the end of it. Some people are a little, they like that, I guess. But definitely different ways. And yeah, haven't heard too much more. It's been kind of going with the flow on what's out there. Some of those ones I've been hearing, whoa, $12 for a chicken sandwich. Whoa. Yeah. I never go to Panera anyway. They do have that new one the new chicken sandwich at Panera, $12 for a chicken sandwich. That's ridiculous. I thought Carl's Jr.'s was bad. $12 for a sandwich at Panera? Because what was it, $8 for that Gold Digger hand-breaded? I thought that was bad, but yeah. I don't see where it costs them that much to do it, but maybe they can justify charging them. I know Buffalo Wild Wings does have their premium chicken. It's like a natural hot chicken sandwich, $15 for a chicken sandwich. That's so crazy too. It's not really like premium chicken either. It's like, I don't know. Just can't see how they charge that kind of money for chicken sandwich, $15. And I don't even think that one comes with fries or anything. I think it's just a sandwich, if I'm not mistaken. It may come with fries, I don't know. But I just can't see paying that kind of money for chicken. You can buy 2 whole chickens for that price and make it yourself, I guess. But I just, too expensive. Things are very expensive nowadays, so yeah, gotta. All right, so it's almost that time. So I'll go for a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna call it a night. As soon as 12 o'clock hits, the new video will be out, so you can check that one out. And then stay tuned for a bonus one. Yeah. about 5 minutes. The new video will be up, so you can watch that tomorrow. Like I said, I'll have a bonus one at noon time, my time, so you can check that out. Mostly because they were the similar one, and I wanted to just get both of them knocked out right away. So you'll see those. And the only thing I can say about that is I was a little disappointed. And I tried it again and didn't have much better results. So anything you have to anything you have to drink that has specific instructions, not real good. So stay tuned for that. You'll be seeing the Pepsi Nitro reviews. I finally got a hold of that. Finally got a chance to review those. So you'll be seeing those starting tonight and then tomorrow in the afternoon. Yeah, very disappointing. All the hype, and it was supposed to be this wonderful invention, and yeah. Well, I'll let you guys watch the video. I'll let you figure it out. And they were expensive too. It's like $2 a can. So, yeah. They told you had to chill the can, you had to pour it into a glass, you had to completely dump it upside down, and then you were supposed to drink it, and it just didn't work. Didn't work as well as I thought it would. But, you know, that's a new thing. It was this revolutionary new thing that was supposed to revolutionize it. It's supposed to make it taste better and not so bitter, and better drinking experience, and I don't know. I didn't get it, but maybe some people did. Maybe they did it differently than I did. I don't know. So anyways, stay tuned for those. And then coming up on Friday, I've got another what's new review. And then I have to get to editing and get the rest of the week stuff done. So you guys will be seeing those soon enough. And yeah, got my work cut out for me. I gotta get through a bunch of videos. I gotta edit them. I gotta get them put out, and then I gotta get on the ball. Fortunately, Friday I don't have to do anything on Friday, so I'll be able to catch up then. So you'll see all that, all the fun stuff. So other than that, like I said, it's been a interesting week, and then the next couple weeks I still got all the other stuff, so it's going to be the same schedule next week. Monday and Wednesday I'll be going a little early, and then pretty much being done by 12. And on the weekend I'll be able to stay a little bit later, you know, go on a little bit later. So look for me at the regular time, and then we'll see from there. So I do appreciate you guys hanging out, just coming in and chatting a little bit. I know East Coast is way late over there, so a lot of people are already asleep and it's past their bedtime, and I can understand that. So with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up myself, get a little bit of sleep, and get ready for tomorrow. So anything new comes up or anything strange or whatever, I'll let you guys know. Yeah, I've seen that. It's like a ice Coke video. Frozen Coke out of a vending machine. They actually have that. I think it's in Japan where they have those. So I have done the thing where I froze a can of Coke, and it still got messed up. What I did is I have the can cutter where it cuts the lid off. And so what I did was I took the can, I cut the lid off, I put it in the freezer in the can, and it still expanded. And then there was like all this Coke had dripped out all over the freezer when it was freezing because the carbonation was still in there. But you don't want to freeze a sealed can of Coke. It'll blow out the bottom. Because when that ice forms, it expands, and then you could actually have it explode. And that's not good. You get deformed cans. Yeah. Or you can get a big mess in your freezer. So you don't want to do it that way. But they do have, I've seen icy, Coca-Cola icy. McDonald's now has frozen Coke, like a Slurpee kind of thing, or slush. I don't know which one, how you want to call it. Icy, so kind of like that. So you can check that out. You got a couple other items. Or if you wanted to do dry ice or something, if you were able to get a hold of that, you could freeze it right away. So you could do that. So, all right, guys, I think it's time to call it a night. So to get some sleep, check it out in the morning. So thanks for hanging out tonight. I know it was not a lot going on, just talking a little bit. So with that, I think I'm gonna wrap it up and get some sleep. I'll see you guys Friday. Try to see, I don't know, try to maybe get on a little bit early on Friday, a little before midnight, like I normally do. Depends on, how things go. If I go out and get something, maybe I'll try to go a little early and get back here. But the last time it took me a little bit longer because I went to In-N-Out. It was like a line. So, all right, guys, have a good one, everybody. Take it easy. Make sure you stay inside. Tomorrow it's going to be hot here. I don't know what it's going to be like where you're at, but I'm definitely going to try and stay cool tomorrow. Be really good to go get some ice cream or a nice cold drink somewhere. So anyways, guys, have a good one. I'll see you Friday night. And everybody take care. Have a good one. I'll see you guys all soon. So night, everyone.